Oh my god, who is that? What is she doing at our door? Hey, who are you? Excuse me? Armed robber? What? Oh my gosh. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oh my god, I feel like I haven't said that in so long. We've obviously been doing a lot of SC 26 and tournaments, and we have something really special coming for my tournaments. So at the moment we're like taking a little break. So I just thought like maybe we could start a little series on here about different video games because I'm always getting asked what games I really enjoy, and I just obviously, because we have tournaments, I never have time to implement it into our schedule or stream other games, and I get asked it all the time, and I love video games. I've been playing I literally tell the kids in my family I was the first generation of iPad kids. Like, I, I know a brick phone. I've owned a brick phone and I've gone to school with the iPhone 5C. You know what I mean? Remember when we had the pink and blue and all those types of phones? So I've seen, really the birth of technology properly in the 21st century. And I, started with games on the first touch iPod? Yes, iPod. And playing like Virtual Families, other EA titles before they were huge for Sims and um, FC. EA had massive titles in other mobile games. So I've really played so many different games. I've got a whole box full of Sega Mega Drive, all the way to from Wii to everything. Like, I've seen so much different technology and games. So I was like, let's start a little series. Let's look at some games and I'll tell you what I honestly think. And I want to hear what you guys think. I miss like last year we used to really talk about loads of different games. I used to play so many different games, and this year it's been all football. We've been football crazy, okay? But recently I just started playing The Sims. Okay, so I decided that that will be the first game in our little series. Okay, and I was showing them on TikTok. If you don't follow me on TikTok, make sure that you do, because I will post all of my gameplay, my little bits on my TikTok throughout the week, and then I will upload a video to tell you what I thought of the games. But I've been playing for a really long time, and I've always said I would never play with mods. I would never ever play with mods. I was in protest. I was like, make a game that is worth me not having to do the effort to download extra stuff. Like, come on. But about a month ago now, I think, 3 weeks, a month, I got into the world of mods for the first time while playing Sims, just off stream. This is my downtime for me. Like, just nothing too crazy. I'll be playing some games literally as soon as I finish stream. I'm like, yes, time to like de-stress, and I have to play a game. And I downloaded mods, guys, and I'm not being funny. If you followed my stream journey, I had a pink chair here before, okay? Ever since I've downloaded mods, I had to get a massage. I've been in the chair so much and for so long. I was like, no, like I'm not stopping playing the game. Like, I'm gonna be playing even more now. So we have to adapt. We need blankets and we need a bigger chair. But the last 4 weeks is actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm actually starting to get you. Like, I feel like it's a friend that is like a hater, but you actually kind of like, okay, I get why you sometimes are a little bit of a hater. Like, you don't do what you're supposed to do, but you know, I kind of get you, because I actually found that I really liked the concept of them allowing people to create extra content around the game. Like, somebody, half of me is like, develop a game that nobody has to mod, but then the other half of me is like, no, it's so great that you've allowed them to make money. They put their stuff on Patreon. We can buy it. We can edit our game. I was in protest. I was like, I'm not buying nothing. I'm not downloading nothing. Make a good game, and I wouldn't have to do that. But then half of me was like, okay, you lazy. You definitely lazy over there. But and greedy. We'll get to that. That's a whole different video, guys. I'm sure loads of people talk about it. Very, very greedy. But you're okay. You're okay. So let's get into it. This is The Sims for my first game of the week. Okay, guys, so I decided to make my mods to show you this week what I've been up to. Okay, my mods and some people from my stream chat because, yeah. So here's Westy. He's from my chat. He's literally crazy. If you ever see me on live, 9 times out of 10, you will see him in the chat. He's literally insane. So I decided to give him like really weekend daddy energy. I made him and his tracksuit. If you go on TikTok, you'll be able to see his real picture. And can you please rate me in the comment section how I did? Because I think I did a fantastic job. Okay, I gave him ADHD because I think that he's always just saying random stuff. He's called Westy Swear Down because he has a saying called Swear Down Bear Brown. So, yeah. And next we have Maloney. He is my day one. Like that's my bestie. He has been my mod for over a year now, I believe. And he asked to wear that outfit, guys. I didn't do that. don't be playing with me. Okay, he said he had to wear this. I gave him all these traits because, he's been so good to me, and I just thought 100% like he needs the good trait. And I gave him foodie etc because he's big back. He's always eating during stream. He's like showing me his food all the time. Always saying I'm off to get food. So if you're ever in a stream, remember that. Next is Zara, and she's one of my mods too. I gave her Goofy because she's so similar to me. Like we just clicked because we got so much banter together. I just find her so funny. I gave her Vegetarian because I actually don't know if she's Muslim. I actually think she is, but I give all my Muslim characters Vegetarian for halal. I don't even know why. And I gave her non-committal because she's always arguing with Dean in my chat, and she doesn't commit. We catch her in other people's live streams. Okay, so I gave her non-committal, but yeah, I gave Vegetarian. That's the halal option. Next, we have Dean. And Dean isn't a mod, but he's in charge of 210 FC when we play pro clubs on FC26. And I just thought I had to make him because he's always got a little banter with Zara. He's definitely part of the team. But I was like, I need to make Dean, so I gave him all of those aspects because he's been in my chat for so long. There's 9 times out of 10 you'll see one of these people if you come into any of my streams. So I was like, yeah, I have to make you like 100%. So yeah. Next we have Andrew. Now Andrew is one of my mods as well. He's more new, but I made Andrew, he's so helpful. Like I always joke Andrew's like my manager. Like he's always on ball. And he's always, playing against 210 FC with Freaks 41 pro clubs. But I made Andrew, I don't know why his beard is grey. I think I did fix it throughout the game. But yeah, when I was making him, I just made him ambitious. I think I actually changed his traits in the end, but I just made him like a go-getter. Because we love a bit of Andrew. Like he's just on ball all the time, and I love that. So okay, so these are my mods. So let's get into the game. Okay, so I started with Westy, and I wanted to show you guys the first mod, which is basement or drugs. Okay, and this is a mod that I would not play without. So you have to click on your sim and you have to choose who will be the drug dealer. You click on like base mentor in your pie menu, and you have to choose who will be the drug dealer. You can choose who can be the police, etc. So I made one of my Sims, and obviously Wesley's already met her, and he's been having a good time with the dealer. Okay, but you can pick up anything, literally anything. Is literally GTA for Sims. I would never play Sims without base mental drugs ever again because they can get wasted and they can OD. Like, so I just wanted to show you guys like how you pick up and stuff. So we made Westy, of course, for entertainment purposes only. Okay. So yeah, I was like, she's a single mom of like five. She needs some money, so it's just the storyline. Okay. So yeah, let's make him pick up, and you can literally do anything. And I've made loads of Sims OD because I just wanted to try it out. You know what I mean? It adds difference to the game. So you can pick what type. They really went to town with this mod. Like you can pick from a lot of different strands. So I make him pick up. Actually, his storyline is that he actually spends the whole group's money a lot. So yeah. So you just make him pick up, etc. And then I had to develop his love, story. And I wanted to kind of show you guys Wicked Whims. But of course, I cannot show you on here. But we've got Wicked Whims, and Wesley's just picked up, and now he's feeling, he told me, make my character, have a time in the world. So I was like, no problem, I got you. So obviously I can't show you this. And Westy's got no decorum, like her kids are home. He just doesn't even care. But you get the picture. Like Wicked Whims, they can do it and you can see it all. I mean everything. Some people don't really like it. I don't know, like who wants to see people technically doing it? And there's another mod called Whimsical Whims. I think that is like more censored. But I think it's the aspect that their girls can have periods, etc. It adds to the aspect of female anatomy. I think it's more than just seeing people get, down and dirty. You know, it's but I feel like whimsical whims, is it? Yeah, I think like it's a little bit more censored, so it doesn't feel as like 18 plus. And obviously, I'm showing you guys a shot of her son on the computer because if I showed you what they were doing, yeah, you could, yeah. So, and literally in this shot, I completely forgot to buy Westies because you have to buy like real life stuff. You have to buy condoms, etc. I forgot to buy him condoms, so I think he's gonna have a baby on the way, basically, guys. So, congratulations, Westy, because she's gonna be a mom of like, I think she only has 4 kids to be honest. So I think, well done, Westy. You've made her a mom of 5, but I think you're gonna be the dad that stepped up. Okay, so yes, but we'll get further into Wicked Whims later on. But I was just trying to show you base mental drugs and how you can pick up and like you can do things like that. It's a mod I wouldn't live without. 10 out of 10. Okay, guys, so I now have on life tragedies. Now, this is the mod I was showing them on TikTok, and yes, anything can happen basically. And you'll see that they don't have a cooker because they've been robbed. Armed robbery. Literally armed robbery, as you've seen in the first clip of this entire video. Um, So it's more than just, like in Sims' actual base game, they will come in and rob you. They take everything and they get away with it. They don't, it won't come back. The police do nothing in life tragedies. They'll just arm robbery, get away with it, you know? So there's no cooker because, yeah, like literally so irritating. And in the tragedies, look, you can turn off certain tragedies, which I really like because I like the fatal illnesses. Even though I do have a deep indigo, I believe, like illnesses, etc. It's always fun just to like randomize. But you'll see towards the end of this video, I didn't appreciate fatal illnesses, but I love that you can just turn them off if you want to. Um, so I enabled a few for this video, and I took a few off eventually because I was overwhelmed. I was overstimulated. So, yeah. Okay, so all my mods are in the kitchen. Well, not all of them, but Maloney, Zara, and Westy's here. Okay, so Maloney is tucking into some food, and then somebody randomly is coming in the house. Okay, now the life tragedies mod is on, so we find out he's a bully. Yes, with life tragedies, you can like a bully is a tragedy. Okay, and they could just walk into your house and just bully you. And look at Zara now; she's all sad, and then another girl comes as well. It's like Zara's just getting it in the neck. I don't even know what she's done wrong. And then just like randomly bullies her. And I was like, you know what? Zara would not put up with this. Okay? Like, how dare you? So I was like, yes, we are gonna fight her. Okay? Like, just imagine as an adult right now, like somebody just walking into your house and just bullying you. You'd be like, get out right now. Okay? So I was like, we're gonna fight her. And then I thought, well, what is that guy doing there in green, looking like a beanstalk? Okay? Westy is gonna have Zara's back. He'd be annoying Zara, but I know like he would have her back. So I was like, Westy, do your thing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Beat him up. And of course we can look who actually won the fight, if he got beat up, you know. Zara won her fight. Okay. But I don't know about Westy. We had to check the menu for him. No, he did good. He did good. He did good. But now he stinks. Okay, Westy, go take a shower, please. So, yes, that's an element of life tragedies. You can get bullied. I would turn that one off. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like, what are you even doing? Like, if it was the teenagers, okay, fair enough. But someone walking into your house, maybe they need to rethink that part of the mod. Like, no, maybe see you on the street. It's a little bit different, but okay, guys, before I knew it, somebody had been run over outside of my mod's apartment. It is one of my other Sims from a different household. So anybody can basically get it in life tragedies. Like your NPCs, your other Sims, no one's safe. I haven't actually worked out how to turn it off for everybody. I usually just turn it on in the pie menu for somebody, like the tragedies, and then it starts working all over the place. So be prepared for that. And a way that I prepare for it is using MC Command Center mod to revive my Sims. You need it if you're going to put life tragedies on. Or, you know what, you could just turn off specific parts of the mod. Like you can delete, like you can get rid of certain aspects or disable certain aspects of the mod. You know? Like you don't have to have drive by on. So yeah, look, she's been run over. Okay, maybe why would somebody be driving in an apartment complex? You think to yourself, because they're only downstairs in an apartment complex. And I'm also waiting for the mod Mortem Realism because, like I've said to you guys on TikTok, I can't stand the ghost and the alien encounters and all of that supernatural crap. I play Sims for simulation. I want the real deal. I want real life. So someone has a mod called Mortem Realism, and you can have proper funerals. Like the coroner will come. etc. I can't wait to download that. It's been taken off at the moment. I think they're working on it, but I can't wait for them to come because what is the Grim Reaper? Like, okay, no, we're not doing that. But let me show you guys what MC Command Center is. So if you do download Life Tragedies or anything else from this video, you'll know how to revive your Sims. Okay, at least. So MC Command Center must. If you want to just play around, have Life Tragedies on, and then you want to bring your Sims back to life. And obviously, I couldn't bring her back to life just clicking on her there. Well, I don't know how to, maybe, but obviously she appears in the apartment because she obviously passed away close by. And so, like, when you see the person's ghost, you can just click on the ghost. Or I found that I can actually revive them if I click on them in like the friendship menu. So if I like looked in his friend book, I could probably revive her if she was in there. Okay, so now Maloney's just chilling and, you know, having a chat. And of course, we get robbed again. And this is how blatant the mod is. Like, you know, we're stood at the door getting robbed. I don't know what type of ghetto neighborhood they think we're in. Okay, but yeah, she's just like looking around and I was like, no, Maloney's not gonna have this, okay? You know, they say, you know, we shouldn't, you know, cause violence between the genders, but you know, he's not gonna take this line down. He's my superhero. So, superhero? So Maloney beat her ass because no, whose apartment are you robbing? And then before I knew it, someone else has got run over. And this, oh my god, this upset me because this is one of my favorite Sims. Okay, she's from like one of my other households. I was mad. I was like, nah, I'm logging the game out. Like, no, you went too far. But this is Life Tragedies for you. Okay. Obviously, I revived her. Actually, did I revive her? Yeah, I think I did revive her. When I got to her, I logged out and went to her household. But Maloney was mid fight, and then someone gets run over. Like I couldn't even be there for him. But yeah, he Maloney told her who to not mess with. And yeah, so if you want this to happen to your Sims, yeah, basically that's just how it is. And obviously, you still have to choose where the inventory goes because they're one of your Sims passing away. So yeah. Then, guys, okay, so I was showing them Life Tragedies on TikTok and I was looking through different mods that other people have said that they use as well that are just as chaotic. And someone said, try Utter Chaos. So I was like, okay, let me download it. Let me just see what this is. Because it sounds crazy, but like, is it really crazy? And they was warning me. They was like, you know, be careful, don't use it on a file that you love, like just don't use it on, like, make sure that you can get your Sims back. And I was just like, oh, it's light work, I'll just use MC Command Center. No, there's a mod called Utter Chaos, okay? And loads of random things can start popping on your screen and like they'll do random stuff. Look at Maloney's lips now. My god. Like, what in the world is going on? Okay. And loads of just everything basically will just randomly start happening on your game, like that you have not obviously done. Like, it will just start flashing up that they've done these things. I remember I turned it on in a different game and I just had to delete the sim because I was like, I'm not getting you back. She turned into a robot. So like they'll start making money, random things will start happening. They'll go for plastic surgery. I remember I turned this Utter Chaos mod on with another family and before I knew it she had her whole body done. Like, excuse me? And that mod, by the way, is the Doctor Vu Clinic mod. This is not in Utter Chaos. But yeah, they just do random stuff that is accessible in the game. Look, he's changed outfit. He's an astronaut now. He quits his job that I'd already given him. Like, it's chaos, exactly as the mod is described. And they do have a clear reading on the website when you download saying it's for entertainment. Don't cry if anything happens. And of course, we're getting robbed again. because just to top it all off. And then Zanny the nanny, who I only learned the lore about from TikTok because I showed them the Life Tragedies mod, and I didn't know what it that was a real person. Like, like that was a real, well, not really a real person. I don't know. Allegedly, a concept. Basically, it relates to something in real life, and that's how scary the Life Tragedies mod is, because it actually spooked me when they explained the lore on TikTok. So yeah, I recommend Life Tragedies. Utter Chaos, no. If you value your Sims, because now I've had to go back on myself. Look, getting robbed again. Got a serial killer in quote. Apparently, that Zanny the nanny comes and she can turn your house on fire. She can poison your kids. She can unalive everybody. But yeah, I recommend Life Tragedies, not Utter Chaos, because half of my Sims now, after playing all of this, half of them have passed away, and the other half, well, a quarter, have turned into robots, and the other quarter have turned into plants. Like, what even is that? But look at just all this random rubbish that just pops on the screen. It's insane. But it's nice if you just want to have a little bit of chaos for a moment and just see like random things happen and see what happens to your Sims. By all means, give it a go and let me know how you get on. Getting robbed so much, and the police taking away all the criminals, I thought, I need to cheer up my mods and the household. So I came over for a sleepover, and Dean is actually the only one that's actually friends with me, so he called me over. And of course, I made my sim look like, 10 out of 10, because it's personal, okay? And I don't want to feel judged right now. You would do the same. Okay, so look at my. I was over. Obviously, I'm a star in real life and in the game. So, like, I'm a global superstar. So, I came over to, see what they're up to. Don't ask me why I'm wearing the same outfit as that girl, okay? I put one of the characters from I downloaded her actually from the gallery, Miss Celebrity, and she's a fashionista, and like every time she wears an outfit, every single sim wears the exact same outfit. I don't know why I'm included. And Dean stinks, but nothing new there. My sim's like, get out of my face, Dean. Like, there's just nothing new though. I'm like that to him in real life, so that's what's up. Anytime he's shouting at me, offside. Yeah, get out of my face, Dean. Okay. So look at my Sim's face. She's just thinking, ugh, you stink. Your breath. Have you seen a toothbrush? Do you know what a toothbrush is, Dean? By the way, I actually have that mod. I'm pretty sure that's a deep indigo. It gives you all the health issues and doctor. I'm not sure if that's part of the pediatrician as well, but doctor, dental services. A deep indigo is where it's at. A deep indigo, Panda Summer, Base Mentor, and Wicked Whims. I wouldn't play this game without. Fact, 100%. You know? But be clear that actually, I'll be joking that his breath stinks, yeah? But every single time you see a sim, even like your other sims in different households, they will be saying, ew, someone's breath nearby stinks because they haven't brushed their teeth. So that mod is, yeah, it's it's good. They can go to the dentist, etc. But it's gonna be, wanting you to get away, like how my sim right now wants Dean to go take a bath. Okay, go and brush your teeth. Have you ever heard of Listerine? You don't know no Listerine. Okay, so now I'm just gonna show you guys a little bit of the. I don't know if it's custom content or mods, but it's mods I download, and the custom content obviously comes with the mod. So I just wanted to show you guys, certain aspects that we have, because I've got the drink water, so I gave them all a bottle of water because you never need to drink in the base game with Sims. Like you can have, they get hungry, but they never get thirsty. And I've always thought, like, what is that about exactly? Because exactly, like you do get thirsty, and it's like, why can't your Sims get thirsty in the game? Like that should be base game level stuff. So I have to give them all a bottle now, though. It does make it kind of annoying sometimes, but that's a mod as well. You know, I would try and write them all down, but I'm sure you can look up like thirsty mod. But also I wanted to show you tampons that came with Wicked Whims. So you have to unpack the tampons when you get the box. Because or else they won't use it and they'll just complain that they're soaked through, if you get what I'm saying. Um, and I think that's like a really great aspect to the game. So thirsty, you get periods, like, two different mods, but you get so much content with it. So yeah, like give it a go and let me know what you guys think of those aspects. Then I have a makeup bag for Zara. Um, and of course, I think this is like a beauty mod. I love this. Like now I can make my Sims with put on perfume. That, to be honest, I think those are like separate. Like there's another mod that you can put on perfume, lotion, deodorant, etc. Like self-care basically. Which I use. And you always get a moodlet for um if you haven't like put on deodorant, etc. Is it deodorant? Lotion. They'll get a dry skin. But yeah, I like the makeup one because it gives you a chance to do a full face. Like I love that one. And you don't have to make Sims with makeup anymore. I gotta make them get up on time to put the makeup on. Uh, so yeah. And then I've also got a food mod and functional aprons. You could take it or leave it. I've also got alcohol and they were getting drunk. I mean, Andrew literally went on a bender when I first put them in the household. Like he went on a bender. Okay. So I love these little aspects, these little mods that have really changed dynamically the game. I mean, I've got a cookbook, and that's why I had all those different food ones. Functional aprons, though, I'm gonna tell you guys, I don't know about that one. Like you, every single time you cook, you get dirty. You have to put an apron on. It's so annoying. So you could take or leave that one. But I like the extra food menu that they can cook. So then I just wanted to show you guys another aspect of Wicked Whims is that you can download strip clubs, okay? And if you see any celebrities in my game from my game, I was showing them I've got Kylian Mbappe in my game and he's a massive spender at the strip club on my Sims, then yeah, you can have those aspects. They're big spenders. A lot of the celebrities actually are the big spenders in if you have celebrities in your game, they'll spend at your club if you have it. So yeah, this is part of the Wicked Whims. Right now, Westy's stoned, so he took them all to the club to see some girls. Okay, and that's just it sums Westy up, to be honest. So yeah, obviously I can't show you everything because they do be dancing, but I just download any building that I have, I download them from the gallery. I'm not an architect. I'm not a fantasy person. I'm a realist, okay? And we need real stuff. So I don't have time to be building buildings, okay? If I want to be an architect, I would do that in my real life. Okay? So let me show you guys what they be getting up to. Andrew just needs the toilet and Maloney's ready for some entertainment. So, like, let's go. Westy's stoned out of his mind. That's base mental drugs, remember. Okay, so let me show you around the club. I got this from the gallery, so just type in strip clubs in the gallery. Um, but I just added a little few aspects, like where they have to dance, etc. Because of the mod, you need specific things, like you need dance booths, and they already had that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not putting in no dance booths. They already had dance booths, but I just had to make sure I had the X on the stage, etc., so they can dance. So like two basically dance at the same time. They got the locker rooms in the club. They can get changed, and they can buy outfits as well. Like it's actually so good. So Wicked Whims, that's why I say like it's more dynamic than just watching them do it. You know what I mean? Like you can have a lot of 18 plus type aspects. So all the girls show up. You don't go to the lot and they're already working, which is probably like it's a slight criticism, but yeah, I'm just grateful to be honest. Very, very grateful people thought this through. And I did not choose their outfits, okay? You can choose their outfits, their work outfits. I didn't choose those, so but I did choose which girls work, and I think I can show you like one of them dancing. I just want to make sure she's doing okay moves. So they do, take the clothes off. So I wanted to be safe and sorry, okay? But you know, anyway. So yeah, I did get to choose the girls. I made sure this strip club is actually owned by Malcolm Landgrab. And yeah, like other Sims, like this is actually that's a Sim that I actually play with. He's just come in and look at that. Westy and Dean are doing each other's hair. That just sums them up, to be honest. Instead of, watching the girls. No, Westy thought, let me just do Dean's hair instead. And Maloney and Andrew are having a heart to heart outside. I think I posted on TikTok. I had Kylian Mbappe come in and he was reading books. There's a bookshelf behind one of the bars. He was reading books in the strip club, guys. And yeah, there's one of my dancers on the stage. She's got clothes on, guys. But the dance moves do get crazy. So I won't be showing you too much. But yeah, you just click on a dancer and like you can ask her for a dance. Or usually they go up to you when you go there. Um, but it's good to just go up to them, ask them for a dance. So I'm just gonna show you guys what it's like to ask them for a dance. So Maloney's going in for the kill. I know that he would. He'd be wanting them real bad. So go ahead, Maloney. Let's have some fun. Let's take them for a dance. Ah. I know Maloney's freaked out. Okay. So you follow them upstairs, and Dean's decided to go to sleep. Okay, Dean's just not feeling it, and Westy's just stuck in a changing room. He's like he's scared of the dancers. So, and Andrew's in a toilet. He's got diarrhea. So yeah, they go to a dance booth, private dance, and yeah, I don't know if I could show you this, guys, but they start dancing basically, and Andrew's got diarrhea, so we'll just watch him instead for a while. But you get the gist. This is part of the Wicked Whims mod. 10 out of 10. Okay, it adds dynamically, and they can have some fun. And downstairs, they can throw money at the stage as well. So just bear in mind. Okay, guys, so I wanted to show you some of the celebrities from my game because I've been downloading celebrities. I already showed them on TikTok. I had Kylian Mbappe. I get them from the gallery. Like, I just typed in rapper, singer, and guess who I got, guys? Let me just like take you further in so you could just give me a guess who you think this is. I just typed in rapper, singer, and he was the only one. It's Central C. He's hench in the game. I don't know if he's hench in real life. I haven't seen videos of him recently or something, but he be working out in my game, so he never skips leg day. Okay, and I just thought Dean's gonna be his number one fan. I just know in real life Dean's probably his number one fan anyway. So Central C, if you ever see this, the manager of Tucson FC is your biggest fan, okay? In Sims and in real, I don't know about real life. But he just had to get a picture. And yeah, it looks just like him though. So people that spend time making celebrities, etc., or just making really good characters, to be honest, it's a skill. It's a skill I don't possess and I don't have the patience for. So I think that kind of looks like him. I haven't seen him recently, so I really wouldn't know. But we get the drift. It's supposed to be a rapper. I actually made him. He lives with a bunch of other celebrities that maybe I'll show you one day. But he had a naughty party, part of Wicked Whims. You can have a naughty party that goes on for 24 hours. And of course, if you've got basement or drugs, you can get really wild up in there. So you could just imagine. Okay? Use your imagination. Okay, so last but not least, I just wanted to show you, after all the craziness, the Panda Summer childbirth mod. So I think you do have to have the Get to Work pack, but don't quote me, like go and look. Um, but I made a NICU, like all these bits that come with the mod, like you can have premature babies. So this is my goth family. Like this is my take on a goth family. Don't judge her. She's had like 2 children back to back now, so she's put on a little bit of weight. But this, yeah, they're supposed to be a rock star couple, and I've like put a place where the husband can sleep, like you have like exercise balls, so your husband or your boyfriend, whoever, can give you a massage. You can get a pap test. Obviously you give birth to the baby, and you can also get an ultrasound. And like the boyfriend can, or whoever, can join you and like hold your hand while you're getting your scan, etc. It's so cute, and it just dynamically changes the game, honestly. And like I said, like Panda Summer, you can go and get blood work. When you're giving birth, you have to be dilated like the night. It's so good. Like I said, Panda Summer, a Deep Indigo, Base Mental, and Wicked Whims. Those 4 alone, you don't need any other packs. Especially now you can get the base game for free. EA, you owe me money. But you get the base game for free. I think as long as you have the Get to Work pack on top, you're laughing. Like I wish I would have done this years ago, okay? So, yeah, like it drastically just changes the game. But let me show you another aspect. So let me show you a familiar face. It's Malcolm Landgrab, son of Jeffrey and Nancy Landgrab. I'm sure you guys know. So his wife has just given birth, and the baby came out black, guys. I don't know what happened. Okay. I think she's got some explaining to do. But she's actually dying right now because of fatal illness. Life tragedies is still on, but he's asleep in the birthing bed. Like, you have to be careful of that as well. They do fall asleep. Like, the husbands will get in the bed and go to sleep. And it's like, get out. I mean, I've seen videos in real life, people in real life actually giving birth, and the husband was like, I'm tired. Like, let me get in bed. Like, no, get out of the bed. Like, you should be supporting your wife giving birth. And you can click on your sim and while they're giving birth and it says join. Just like if they get an ultra scan, it will also say join as well. So I think that's a great aspect. But you know Malcolm Landgrab's got the evil trait. Okay, he does not care. In fact, his wife, she got the fatal illness. Like she started feeling unwell while she was in labor. So she was like 6 centimeters dilated, and it said like she's not feeling very well. She had to go get emergency surgery, which is part of the life tragedies, to be clear, mod. And then obviously she was giving birth, and obviously we can see everything. And that's part of the Panda Summer childbirth mod. Um, but yeah, like she was like dying on her deathbed, and she's only got a little while to live. So I had to rush to let her give birth, and he was chatting up the nurses and doctors. Okay? Malcolm is truly evil. Okay? But I had to call all of their kids to the hospital. So I'm just going to show you a little bit. Okay, so she's now passed away. You know, I had to rush. I was panicked, guys. I don't think you understand. So sorry if it looks like chaotic on the screen because, like, she had to give birth before she passed away. So I had to rush and make her give birth, get 10 centimeters dilated, and click on, one of the obstetricians. Is that how you say it? Obstetricians? So that she could actually give birth before she passed away, or else I would have lost her and the baby. So, and I had to call all the family to the hospital. Malcolm already had like 4 daughters before he even married her, and then they had 2 girls together, and that's his first son. So she's given birth to his first son. All he ever wanted in my game was to have a little boy, to keep his legacy of the Landgrab name. And now, like, he's lost his wife. He actually lost a wife already. So the daughter that's like closest to him with the brown hair, she's a twin, and I think they were engaged to be married. Then they split up because of Malcolm's controlling ways, and just like you can see the inheritance right there in the corner. in the notifications. That's from SNB Bank. And you know, I named Panda Summer, A Deep Indigo, Wicked Whims, and Base Mental as the 4 that you need. Just as a bonus, SNB Bank, you know, I use the household money as cash, like, you know, pretend it's cash. And I put all the money into their bank accounts. And like, you can send money, you can transfer to other Sims households. You could just do loads of different things. It does get annoying a little bit though when you have to like buy property or groceries and you don't have enough in the household funds. You have to transfer it, and that just irritates me. But yeah, these are all the things I have. I have other things, obviously, like other mods, like dynamic relationships, healthy living club, all these types of things, personality pickers, poor decisions so they can get drunk while having alcohol, etc. But yeah, this is life tragedies. And that's what I've basically been doing for the last 4 weeks. I mean, I'm gonna get whoever told me to use utter chaos. Like, you ruined my game, ruined it, okay? I've now had to, I even asked them on TikTok, how do you convert a sim that's turned into a robot? I'm still waiting for the answer. Okay, I can't use MC command. I've looked for it entirely. So maybe somebody could help. But other than that, yeah, thank you to my mods and Westy and Dean for allowing me to do this week to them. I'm still enjoying playing as them. They're the best team in the world, guys. And I've got the best chat. Make sure you follow me on TikTok so that you can be part of it. And maybe I can make you as well. Oh, if I make you, then, you know, then we're locked in, okay? And you join my stream. TikTok at Tuton. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, you know. all that jazz. And yeah, next week's video is actually EA Sports FC26, another EA title. They're going to be sick of me, okay? By the end of this series, I mean, I got so much to get to. And don't forget, I've still got to tell you the reason why they got beef with me for long term, okay? There's games they owe me that I purchased years ago that they took off the App Store. That's all I'm going to say so far. But anyway, next week's video is my main title that I always stream is EA Sports FC26. I know FC27 is coming up, so I think it's the perfect time for us to have a look at what I'm doing over on FC26. And I'll tell you guys a little bit about how I even got to playing FC26. I mean, people think, oh my god, she's so into it. Like, she must be, you know what I mean? Or she just like has to be there doing that. And it's just like, no, babe, I'm hyper competitive. Like, they asked me to play the game. I had it already. And I was like, I don't want to play the game. But then they got to, you know, like, competing with me, whether I could beat them. And I can't back down from a challenge. So it's turned into such a great blessing, and it's made me it's actually reminded me of why I love sports games so much. I mean, I used to play Olympic games when I was younger. We got to do a video on that too. Like, so many different sports games I used to enjoy from Wii Sports. I was hyper competitive there, and then I think I've just found my avenue with FC. So I'm super excited. That's all for this video. Make sure you comment and subscribe. Follow me on TikTok for all my live streams. And thank you. I love you guys so much. And tell me what mods you use in the comment section so that I can stay in this chair even longer. Okay? I'm here now. I might as well stay. Okay? Thank you so much. And enjoy simming. If you try any of the mods, please let me know. Like, comment on my TikTok, anything, and I'll be responding to everybody. I'm obsessed with the game, again, EA, so not too much on EA right now, okay? Not too much on them, because yeah, they got a fan back. But next week I'll tell you why we still be arguing, and then eventually I'll be able to tell you why we really gonna fall out. We really fell out. Anyway, thank you so much for staying for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. Bye, guys.